Okay, so today we will look at the topic of quadratic equations, and we are going to see how to write a relation that is given in standard form, how to write that into vertex form. Okay, so the question here is complete the square to write the given quadratic relation in vertex form, and we are given this quadratic equation in a standard form. So let us first see what is vertex form. So vertex form is a x minus h the whole square plus k. This is our vertex form where h and k is the vertex. So let's take the standard equation that we are given. So the standard equation that we are given is x squared minus 20x plus 95. So the first step would be compare this to the standard quadratic equation, which is ax square plus bx plus c. And when you compare, you will see that for us in this equation, a is equal to 1, b is negative 20, and c is 95. When we are solving with the method of completing the square, the most important thing is the b, the value of b. That is what we will be needing. Okay, so how we are going to do is, what we need to do is we need to take, okay, half of coefficient of x. In this case it's negative 20. Once we do that, we'll take half of that, and then what we are going to do is we are going to square it. Okay, and then what we are going to do next is add and subtract it in the equation. Okay, let's do it. Once we do it, it will be more clear. So let's take half of the coefficient. So our coefficient is coefficient of x. So our coefficient of x here is negative 20. So what we are going to do, we are going to take negative 20 and we are going to take half of it, which will be equal to negative 10. Then what's the next step? Square it. So we are going to square this. So negative 10 square, which will be equal to 100. And then what we have to do is this value, this 100, we have to add and subtract in our original equation. So what we will get is y equals to x square minus 20x, and then add and subtract the coefficient of what we had done. Okay, and then what we will do is add, I mean, the in the original equation we had a plus 95 as well, so we will put that. Okay, now what we are going to do is we are going to just simplify this. So to simplify this, once we simplify this, we will get y equals to x square minus 20x. Okay, what we will do is we will just take 100 and put the parenthesis, and we'll keep the other values outside. This we are doing so that we can write this in the standard expansion of a plus b the whole square. Okay, and how are we going to do that? So we get x, we keep this x square minus 2x plus 20 just as it is, and let's solve what we have here. So this will be minus 5. Now if you look at this equation, okay, and compare it to the standard form of a x square plus bx plus c, okay, or more specifically, okay, we'll compare it to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Okay, this if I compare it to the equation that I have, x square, or it will be a square minus 2ab. So x square minus 20x plus 100. I'm going to write this in this equation that we have in the standard form. So it will be x square minus 2, and then I have to write a and b plus b square. So 100 is 10 square, correct? So my b is 10, and then my a will be x. And now this is the expansion of a plus b the whole square. So here my a is x and my b is 10. So it will be x plus 10, but for us it is minus. So x minus 10 the whole square, as this is the expansion of a minus b the whole square. Okay, so I'm going to write this here. So that will be equal to x minus 10 the whole square minus 5. Okay, so now this is the vertex form. So the form ya x minus h the whole square plus k. And for us, a is equal to 1. So we have written the given standard form into vertex form.